Hi everyone, welcome to this brand new video. Rohan Dhawan here, founder of Uability, and today I have a special guest, Ashif, with me, who's actually part of our elite program, part of our clients. And again, Ashif has produced some phenomenal results. In fact, the transformation that he has experienced within this 1 month period of time is amazing. So, without waiting anymore, Ashif, I just want to know what's your background? How did you get into this space? Like, if you could just like introduce everybody about yourself, it'll be fantastic, man.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Asif. I was working with IBM in Bangalore. Like, I was into finance department, and I was working there for like 4 years. And later on, I had to just quit that and come to Dubai to take care of the business of my cousin actually. And then I was like literally looking for new clients and projects, and I just joined with him. And as a part of that, I was trying to reach into a new digital space or something, like how to reach out to the clients, email marketing. And later on, like I was about to learn something new. uh, I just saw this your ability and Rohan, and then I just met with you and we had a discussion in a meeting. This is how I started. But I literally had something, I just want to learn new things and something like that. So I just this is how I pitched it.
That's fantastic, brother. So, as you were telling me, Asif, that you were doing like a job before. So, how did you decide that you want to do business and that to be into the digital space? Like, how did you make that transition?
Okay. The amazing part of like digital marketing is like we have the time freedom. So this was a thing which I was missing like since like 4 years over there. Like I was wasting on my entire 8 hours, 9 hours working over there, sitting in the table, like you know. And the thing what I found is like we can do digital marketing. Like if I am a person who are passionate about traveling, doing modeling, and all those things. So digital marketing gives you freedom. Like it's not like you have to be in a one space and sit and work. Like you can travel wherever you want. You just have to do the work. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The
Right.
thing which
Understood.
influenced me. Yeah.
Great. Ashif, did you have like digital marketing experience before? Like obviously before working with the program and everything. If you could just like tell us about that, it'll be great.
So I was exactly zero. Uh, like 6 months back, I was like zero. I didn't have any knowledge about anything. What is like digital marketing? What to do? I just know like we have to upload the picture in the Instagram or Facebook and just make some followers, all those things. Other than that, nothing. Then later on, after coming here, I just wanted to learn something, and this digital marketing was like booming, and I slowly started like getting into YouTube. I started getting into Udemy and started learning a little and little, and that's how I started.
Hmm. Okay. So basically, you didn't have like prior like too much experience in digital marketing before joining the course and working with me, right?
Yes, yes, yeah,
Okay, understood. So Ashraf, like I remember like when we had our first call, when we were talking for the first time, I think you were still in Dubai and the whole situation of lockdown stuff had just happened. So
yeah.
when we like began our conversation, you were still a little bit confused regarding what to do about your career path and everything. If you could just like tell everyone about what kind of confusion were you suffering from, what exactly was going in your mind, and how did you finally decide that, okay, Rohan, I want to start an agency business?
Yeah. Uh, Basically, the first thing, like I was like going in through this Udemy, YouTube, and learning so many things. Like, but everything was like a piece somewhere. It's not bit connected. And like while learning, even when we sit and learn, I feel like very difficult to understand things because it is new. So literally, I was like trying to find something, a mentor or a person who can guide me. So like I was literally like going through someone should be there to support me. If suppose I'm stuck at this point, I should get someone, because I was just only referring to this YouTube and Udemy. and that's how like I got an awesome mentor. Yeah, I get an amazing mentor. Like I don't know, like I'm very so excited, and I can't believe that I am doing this. Like it's been like one lakh I just cracked it, it within a one month. Oh my god, I can just believe that.
Right. Fantastic, brother. So remember when we were like talking, like I won't say any names or something, but you were like when our initial WhatsApp conversation, you told me that Rohan, I'm a little bit confused. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking to maybe go for like a course that is, that was lesser price than ours, right? And you were thinking about different kind of options. So Asif, I want to know like how did you decide that, viewability is what I want to do and this is like the platform for me.
Yeah. As I was like after having the meeting, I was like arranging the amount, like what to start with. So while I was going through, like I just saw there's some people. I don't want to mention name. I saw so many mentors. I mean, so many people into this digital marketing, and they were doing some webinars and all those things. Even I was just attracted to that, and even I went and pitched in, and I just saw the course. Like it was like 7,000 something. It's better like I can go with this. This was my mindset. And later on, what happened is like when I came and asked you like, Rohan, this is the thing. I just saw this. Like they are providing me for 7,000 the same course, right? So why should I go with? But you literally give me a point which made me like, yes, there is something. The thing is like as you said before starting, in that course we have to pay 7,000, but after a period of 1 month or like the next level, I think like we have to pay certain amount, like as you showed some reference of some particular person who was already in. So that was the only mind block which I had, and you just cleared me that.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic, brother. So, when what particular like part about you ability like attracted you towards it the most? Like, when I told you that this is what you will learn, like what attracted you the most towards it?
Thing was like it was something different for me. It was something very new. That was one reason. And your call made me like literally like think more, which made me like there is so many things to learn, because you showed me this hypothesis and all those things in a glance, right? That made me like I just want to do this. I just want to learn something new. So that's the main thing, because the thing was like I was looking for a mentor, one thing, and I'm new to this firm. I mean, to this industry, and that is the main thing. And I met with a call with you, and that made me like blow my mind, and just took the decision after that. But still, after that, bit confusion came in. Even you just cleared it out very simply.
Hmm.
That's it. Yeah,
Fantastic, brother. So Asif, like how old are you at this point of time?
24.
Okay, that's amazing. Firstly, congratulations on achieving these results at such a young age, brother.
Thank you.
Which like a lot of people don't manage to do it. Now, Asif, like you experience this transformation in like such a short period of time, and now you look at your own friends and circle who are maybe 24, 23, right? So,
Yeah.
do you see any kind of difference in yourself as compared to like everybody else? Like, what's the situation when it comes to your peer group, and like how do you see yourself now? If you could talk about this whole transition that happened, that'll be great as well.
Yeah. Yeah. The there is what to say like the main difference, it was like I just compared myself and my cousin actually who is staying with me. So when I start this business like or this course, it was like there is nothing different. I and he was the same. And when I pitched into the sales, I mean the week number 2, that blowed me. I mean that screwed me. That made me like I am different from other. The thing is like the what to say that the week number 2, the first 3 lectures, I was literally looking for something like that, because I just want to change. Okay. And after that, I just strictly followed that, and I feel like I am a bit different from others in like what I am doing. The thing is like I just plan my day daily, and I just do the things which I have to do that day. I don't waste time. I waste some time, but I don't waste much time because I can feel that so many difference in me. The system what you are designed, that is like very, what to say, it's easy to follow as well, and it's, if you keep on following that, it can change, it will change. As like me, I changed, and I'm still following. It's been like 1 month and continuously following. I can see difference. I can see huge difference in me as a person, and that's it. That is the main thing. I can feel like I am a bit different. I am doing a one step ahead than others. That's it.
Hmm. We're going to talk about this week number 2 and all that stuff in a bit. That's like some really amazing points you have mentioned, Asif. But let's talk about, when you first, let's say, joined the program and you started off. Like, how were the initial days? And like, walk me through your journey regarding how you actually got started from day number 1.
After, you mean the after starting the course?
Yeah, so you got the program, now you're part of the community. So how did things start? How did you go about picking your niche? What steps did you follow? Like, if you can just talk about that whole experience.
Yeah. For the week one, when I was doing the week one, it was like finding my niche, and it was very difficult for me. Like, it was something new, like finding your niche, or like specifically focusing on particular thing or particular industry or particular person. And it was very difficult for me to like whether should I go with fashion modeling or agent or like real estate or like completely like mixed up. And later on when I pitched into the second session, it was clearly mentioned like you just have don't to confuse much, you can just select particular thing. And like that I had to select like fashion industry, where at this situation like the industry is very down, and they don't have much events going on when I started contacting to the particular concerned person and all. And later on then I thought I'll just pitch into the real estate something, and I just selected it and just literally worked on it. And it was like simple, it was very simple after that, because it was like designed in that way.
Hmm.
And when I came into the week two, there you talked about the sales mindset. That is amazing. That is really, really amazing. And from there, I got a confident and like, this is how I can do that. I can do this. Like everything, I had like, think broadly. My mind was like very narrow. Like, I'll go in this situation, I'll go in this stream, I'll go in this thing. After having that sales mindset and all those things, it was like very broad. I can go anywhere, I can do whatever I want. So this is how I did a part and then came down. Then I just followed it. Simple. It's like it's already mentioned in the course, like what you have to do. Blindly follow. That's it.
Right. Asif, you're talking a lot about the mindset part. So I want to know from you, like, what information did you extract from that week 2, and how did you apply it to your own life, and what kind of changes did it bring? Because one thing I want to make it clear to everybody who's watching, week number 2, most people think that businesses is just about, just marketing, sales, technology, and all that stuff. But I think what Asif is talking about is we cover a specific part inside of our program. It's called as your mindset. So Asif, if you can just talk about what information did you extract from it, how did you apply it to your own life, and what was the transformation?
Yeah. The week number two, like mindset and the sale, like the first three session, like understanding the thyself and defining your goal, images, and something like making the ultimate transition. Yeah. So this three thing, this is the most important part of this course. I believe that this is the three thing which changed me. Uh, Let me put it in an example, and to be very frank, like I used to smoke. So I had a desire, like I have to quit that, but I was not able to. It's been like 1 year, 2 years, and I was not able to. And you know what happened after this mindset? I mean, the 3 weeks, second week session. It's been like 1 month, 15 days, and plus over. I just quit smoking. I don't require that. I don't know what happened to me. I followed that what you have taught me in that. I just kept my mindset goal in my mind and just worked on that. And the same thing into the fitness. I was like completely. because of smoking. I thought like I'm not like much, I don't have much strength or like something in my mind. So I just left that smoking and I started my gymming and fitness, like daily rituals. I'll get up at morning and the to-do list will be like first workout or run. This is the main thing, and the mauna kind of thing, because I was practicing it before, and I started continuously doing that, which made me like feel more active in the morning. So I was able to follow the entire to-do list. And if suppose I missed out something, I was able to do it in the next day. This is how I was going. And like I just completely quit smoking and I'm into fitness. And this is the biggest change which I got from this course. If I could say the why I'm focusing on this minds on sales and mind. I mean the second week. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. Understood. So what Asif is saying is, besides the monetary benefits that he got, he also made such a big change, which a lot of people who struggle to quit smoking, and like there are different kind of things and hurdles that hold us back. So brother, like congratulations on making such a big shift. If you can like share with other people, like what steps did you exactly take to get rid of this habit and like transition yourself into a new person, like Asif, the business owner, right? How did you make that transition? What steps did you take in a little bit detail? That'll be very helpful.
Yeah. So about quitting the smoking, I was like, mm, I had a mind like after listening this course, the next day I planned like I wrote in my to-do list. Today you shouldn't smoke or you shouldn't do anything for the whole day. But at the first day I was not able to control, but still I controlled till the evening. And but at the night I was able to. I went and I took. Then I realized like if this is also not working, then you will never quit smoking. Okay, so what I did is like, let me break down this one, quitting smoking, into a little. So I just break down it. Like I thought like I watched some videos as well. So when I feel this tendency, what I did is like I will go have some chocolate, or like I kept chewing gum with me. So when I wake up morning, I usually used used to smoke actually. So when I wake up morning, what I am doing now is like I will bring a bottle of water and dates, because dates are free here in Dubai. So morning wake up, we'll have a bottle of water and dates, and like this is how I plan. And the afternoon after having my lunch, I used to smoke. So what I did is like after lunch, I thought like instead of smoke, why should we spend something on like some chocolate? And I got a Kit Kat or something like that. I did. In evening, when I was having snack, I used to smoke. What I did is like instead of snack, I mean tea and smoking, I made it as tea and a snack. Then after night, what I did is I made it as a banana or like some fruit. This is what I did for the first day, and I felt like okay the next day, but still I had the tendency, but I still kept hold of me like if this is not happening, then in lifetime you are not going to quit anything, because sometimes I have an inner thought like this is continuing, like I'll trouble my family or something like that. But still I control myself and did the same for the second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, continuously. And seventh, eighth day, what I did is like I just changed that particular thing. Morning it was like bottle of water and dates, and afternoon and like that way I started having juice. Then I started having eggs. Then I started working out. This is how breakdown, and this is how it completely changed. Now I don't even think about that. If someone is smoking, I just quit. I mean, I'll come out from them, even because my cousin and all they used to smoke. Now it doesn't matter. Like I just moved from there. So
Hmm.
now I feel like no, it's like something very bad. So
Hmm.
this is how I change. I just break down it like how you are designed this course. You were saying like whatever you do, yeah, as you said, like focusing on a niche. If you are focusing on a niche, you have to break down in everything. You have to focus on this one, there are problems, and this thing, and you have to find a solution. That's what the same thing I did. That's why I'm saying like the week number two, the first three lecture is the biggest reward or something like that. Changed me. I did the same. I just break down everything. I just put into a different way, and I got a solution which I am just following, and I'm very happy with that. And same thing I did for the business as well. I did the same thing, and it's going well. And you are there like every question Q&A session, and I just sit and listen, and listen to so many people talking about so many things. It's always like so many knowledges coming in. It's like amazing.
Right, absolutely, brother. So I'm assuming that you also, before I actually get into that part, basically what Asif is trying to say is that whatever habit that you have, right, you get the habit because initially there's a trigger for it, right? So, for example, what Asif is saying is after lunch, he would automatically get that that trigger that now it's time that I should go and smoke. So what he did was he simply just replaced that trigger with let's say chocolate, right? Or maybe he replaced it by going for a walk or something like that, or maybe working out. So when you replace the trigger, right, that's how the whole transformation actually happens. So great part, Asif. I'm assuming that you were telling me on WhatsApp the other day that you start using the vision map as well on a regular basis for your everyday transformation. If you could just talk about how you use the vision map every day to work harder towards your goal, that'd be amazing as well.
What I do is like the same thing, breaking down the things. Like if tomorrow or for the 1 week, what I have to do. For the 1 month, I what I have to do. So I just designed for 1 month. The thing is like I have to hit specific target, and I have some depths I have to just clear it. So it's like kind of like breaking down everything. So like one day, oh, this day I have to do this thing. So in that thing I have so many things to do. If suppose I have to meet my client, in the client list, if I have to do, I have to do this Facebook, Instagram, graphic designing, so I have to contacting. So like I break down everything into a one part. So the thing was like basically I just break it like part by part, and I just did like I suppose like I have to do something today. Like I have to complete one session of like usability course. Like I will just write it down in the to-do list, and I will do that. If whatever it might be like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Without finishing that, I won't sleep. Suppose in rare case, if I'm not able to do, what I do is like I'll do it in the next day with adding an another session to that. So this is how I was doing the courses actually. So the activities apart from the course, what I have to do, like the workout, the same thing. Like today I have to do for the chest, today I have to do for the triceps. I just wrote it down, everything, each and everything I did it. And today what I have to eat. So today, daily I have to eat one fruit, something like that. Or like I have to add some dates, I have to add some nuts, something like that.
Hmm.
This is how like I was breaking out, and I designed it for 1 week. So 1 week it was like I have to finish this week two for within this 1 week, and for 1 month it was like I have to finish the entire like how much ever I can. Like if I am able to design everything, almost I'll be able to finish it by 1 month or like 1.5. This is how I was doing the course, and the same thing comes to the things which I normally do. Like if suppose now I got the client, so I have two clients and I have to manage all those things. So what I do is like before sleeping, the next day I will just write it down what all I have to do, and what things like today. If suppose I have to post the content and stories and all those things, and Monday, as you said, you had before you had like which day we have to post particular content, right? So I discuss with the client, and as per their thing, like I used to do it daily. So I use that buffer, I think. So like I just schedule it. So Monday what I do is like Monday I just look for more content, and I'll send to the client. If clients approve that, I used to keep it for the next whole week. So
Hmm.
there I am utilizing my time.
Hmm.
And about the client session, and about myself, like other than like I have to meet friends, like today I have to go and engage with my friends. I have to, everything is like a bit planned, not completely planned, bit planned, because of that I was able to schedule the time, schedule my, I had to take care of my personal thing as well as my business as well. So I just planned it. So then at a period of time, I realized like without planning, nothing will work out. Without planning, there is like no, it won't work. Like we will end up somewhere, nowhere. Like what is happening?
Hmm. Absolutely. Great point, brother. So, Asif, like when you joined this program, you had zero clients and you didn't even have a business, right? Now you have like you're working with two really amazing real estate companies in Dubai,
Yes.
and you're managing digital marketing for them. So, how did like this happen? Like, how did you approach these clients? How did you sign them? How did you use sales script? Like, if you could just talk about that stuff as well.
Yeah. So I have two clients right now, and one is like they are the Springfield Real Estate, we call them. So they are one of the top real estate company over here in Dubai. So they are like selling the property in the World Island. I think the man-made island and the Europe headquarters. I mean the Europe session in the map. It has opened for the sales actually. So that is what they are planning me to advertise for them and get the leads and clients. So meeting with them, it was like very difficult. It took like what I did is, when I started this course, when I fixed that real estate is my niche, what I started like I sending requests for, which I had to follow in the week four. I did in the week one. What I did is like I just send so many LinkedIn requests daily. I used to send 30 requests. I daily has to send like follow up in the Instagram and Facebook everywhere I go. I join the group because I have to learn something, right? What is the situation of the real estate? How they are marketing and how they are doing? What is the scenario? Because following only one person doesn't work. So I did like daily. I used to send requests to them, and if someone get connected, I'll just message them, thank you for connecting. And it was corona situation as well, right? The COVID-19 situation. What I used to do is like thank you for connecting, hope your family and all us doing safe and good. I used to do this message, whoever connect with me, I used to send the message like this. What happened is like I messaged around 100 plus people like this way in LinkedIn, and I did in the same as well in the Instagram. So this is how I got in out of 100. I got like around four people very close to me, close in the sense like I used to ask them like what is the market situation right now, so is this good time to sell the property, or this is the best time to buy the property. So just give me some guidelines because I am new to this industry and I'm looking to learn something new. So this is how I approach like around four people like this way, and they used to have some question and answer like weekly once sometimes. So what I do is like I'll go and ask whatever I had to ask them.
Hmm.
So I had so many doubts. Whatever I had, I used to go and ask them. I'll just go and ask them. Marketing in Facebook and Instagram is good or bad, like this way. So I was like doing everything. Like I got close them, and what happened is like in that four contact, two people they had a birthday last month. One person had a birthday. What I did, I made a poster of them with the use of Mojo something, stories. So I just wished him happy birthday, have a great day, like this way. I just send them, and that's how they got connected with me. They liked that poster and something worked. They like that's how they got connected, and then slowly, I used to send good morning. Daily, I used to send good morning, good evening. Hope your day is amazing. Everything, and they became close. The two clients became very close to me. In that one client, uh, now I reached the week four session, and I designed my web page and email, and I got my G Suite. So this is how slowly I pitched in with the same message which you had in the week four. Like I started a new firm, like this is something like that. So I just sent the email, and obviously she accepted the invitation, and we joined the call. And I just explained, asked her problem and all those things, and I just explained like this is how then she was very busy and she said like she will update me. Okay, and later on what happened is like mm, you had another session in that, like taking a video from like recording a video. This is the issue with your website, this is what is happening here. Like that one video is there actually in the Dropbox. You have like for the dental care, some video. I just
Yeah,
took that
like an
reference.
analysis report.
Yeah, I just took that report and I just sent a follow up email to that her. She asked like, what is like a next step to do. That's it. After that, she was like very literally busy because she was visiting the site. Like she was very engaged. She was having so many meetings. Then she said like, let me connect once again. Then we connected and then we discussed and then she said like, okay, we'll do that. And she transferred me money, and this is how I started with one client. And the recent client and the first client, the same thing, but he didn't get in actually. So he was like, he was salaried actually in the real estate industry. So he doesn't like want to promote or something. Like he was a bit confused on it, but he had a reference of his other friend who really wanted it. And I just sent the email, like connect with me, and I just went and met him actually. I was not in these lectures and all at that time. I was like, I just want to know something. I just went. I just took a bus from here and I went and met him, and I just asked him the things in the week 2 years said, like salesman said the problems, what is your problem, possibility. I just asked the same basic things. He just said me very frankly, this is the thing. This. Then I said like, this is the thing which I can do, and this is our approach. That's how like he said like, okay, I can't pay that much money, but I can pay certain period of certain money, like around 750 dirhams. But I was really happy with that. For 1 month, 750 dirhams, it was like good. So this
Mm.
how I got my total. So I think when I came into this week three, week four, there is lot and lot of things, LinkedIn marketing, email marketing. Oh my God, I'm just waiting for that.
Right, amazing, brother. And that was the first 750 AED, and then on top of that, the next deal that you signed was for 4,500 dirham, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's like a big deal. And considering like how much were you paid at the job you were doing before this per month?
When I was in IBM, I was like getting 45K.
Right. So like from one single client, just one client, you made almost 2x your salary,
Yes.
right? So how does that feel, man?
I like, I like very feeling so proud of me. Like, I even like, I can do this and I can do more. Like, and other thing, what, like I don't want to stay here in Dubai. One thing, to be frank, it's like, leaving the native, the place, the hometown, the Bangalore city. I'm just missing all those places. And what I planned is like, I'll take the clients from here and I'll just go there and work. This is what I planned. And so everything is like, I feel very awesome. Like, this is the thing. It's going in the right path. Just following. That's it.
Hmm. Right, absolutely, brother. So, brother, like when we did the call, right? I'm pretty sure you must have like seen a lot of different kind of things, and a lot was going on in your mind. How did you decide? Considering that you had quit your job, and you even to join the program, I think you had to ask your cousin for the initial money at that point of time. So, like, how did you number one convince yourself that okay, this is what I have to do now. This is just it. And how did you convince your cousin as well that you should pay me so much money for an online course? Like, how did you do all this stuff?
Yeah. So the fire in me was like, it was like, when I got to know, like, the thing was already I want to be like, kind of a leadership quality or something like that. That was like I was always dreaming about. And but I didn't know like how to reach to that position, or like how to be there as a leader, or like then as at a period of time I realized like, leadership comes when you get into so many troubles, or like when you go and face so many things. Then I ended up in so many stuff which, like, I lost lakhs of money and all those things, but it was all great learning for me. Like, I don't value the money, not like that. I value the experience which I get, because the learnings which I get, because that learnings have made me so many changes in me. And I was like literally, I want to learn something new, something new, something new. This is the only thing which I had. So that's how, like, that is the only thing which made me like, I have to go for this. The main convinced thing was like, I have to go for this. The secondary thing was like money, because I don't have a job, and I don't have anything with me to start with. Then I was like, I was like bit shy to ask people money about like raising that fund and all. It was like very, I feel like very, very shy. Literally, I went and I didn't have any other option, because I have to go for this, I have to do this, I have to ask them. So that was one mind block, but somehow I just went and asked him, like, I have to do this. Like, we will be like, such an awesome platform, because this COVID issues came. So many business people got on like digital marketing is the future, because that is the point of time where they realize there is so many things to learn and so many things to do. So this is how I just convinced him, and then I got the money from him. I had to wait for more than a week. Then in that period of like 1 week, I realized like this shouldn't be the situation for me. Or like if I have to ask someone money, I shouldn't be depending upon others. That is the pushing factor which made me like just just blindly follow. That's it.
Hmm.
Simple. Yeah. Let
Absolutely.
me follow this. Let me do this. That's it. Because I didn't think like if I do this, what will happen, or if I do that, what will happen. Then you just cleared me. That's it. When I had a doubt, I just asked you, like, this is a course, like the particular person is providing. You gave me a clear statement. This is how this happened. Mind block is gone. Done. I start. That's it.
Got it, man. Like a lot of people might think like, when you were going and you were on the call with me, like a lot of people might think this is online, would this work or not? Or maybe, what if this is a scam, right? Since we haven't like met each other like face to face and everything. So how did you get over these kind of fears that no, I should actually go for this and this is actually a good idea for me?
Mm, the thing was like I didn't have this kind of mindset actually. Mindset in the sense like whether they will believe me, or whether they will be like trust me when I will be doing this course, or like how to trust a particular person, all this. Because I was like, I literally believe anyone. Like I believe the words. That's it. So that's how like if someone asks me like how can I trust, like, because if I am normal and if I am saying it in a particular way, like normal thing, then there won't be some trust issue, right? So this is how like when we approach particular person, uh, I'll be like very frank. This is a thing which gonna happen, or this is how you want. You can take or just leave it. That's it.
Hmm.
To be fact, like be me. That's it. This is what I do. I don't think much like whether they will think bad or like.
Right. Absolutely, brother. So are you still in touch with your friends in India? Like right now you're in Dubai, but where in India are you from exactly?
I am from Uti.
UP.
No. It's like a Tamil Nadu near to
Okay.
Nilgiris, Uti, we call it, like in
OT, right.
Australia.
Absolutely. So are you still in touch with your friends?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
There is a point to be mentioned with that also, because like in this session, the week two, I'm saying that more, but still in the week two, you mentioned like you should get in touch with your friends as well, whatever it might be, business apart, relationship should be go in that way. So even I did the same. I just break down that. What I did is like we had an inactive group of our 10th and plus two batch. Uh, wherein one day I just wrote in my to-do list, let me go and make it active. So this is how I used to send message. No one used to reply, or like, someone used to send hi hi. Then later on, like one incident happened. Like one of our friend's cousin had an accident and need to raise fund for it. So literally, what I did is like I just forward everything in the group and make that group engaged. Then later on, like we collected money and we submitted that to that particular concerned person. And this is how I made engage that group, and I got in touch with each and everyone. I used to like text. So daily I used to write in my to-do list like I have to meet a person new, or I have to text a person new. This is how like if suppose I miss something, or somehow if I go out, I used to meet someone. Someday it doesn't happen, but I will do it in the next week, because this to-do list or something that is like amazing if you follow that.
Right. Absolutely. And considering that, they like a lot of your friends might be like doing a job or something like that, do you feel grateful that you have the opportunity to, at such a young age, build a business and run it?
For me, the thing is like I don't know. Like the thing is like they might be like in that mindset like the job is everything, or like job is the thing which I have to do because I've seen so many of my friends who are doing the same. For me, the thing is like I have only one thing. If suppose I have to grow this business, I have to get them into this business. I mean, in the sense like we have to work together. This is only the mindset which I have. Suppose they have to join me or they have to start the business, I don't know. But for me, in the mindset and the vision map, it is like I used to dream like in the Mauna. I used to do like I used to think like me, my friends, everyone working together. This is the vision. Like this
Hmm.
is what I am working for. Like, because
Absolutely.
I just want to include my friend circle. That's it.
And first, step towards achieving anything is obviously believing, and that's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
So really awesome, brother. And brother, now I want to ask you, when you joined Uability, what was like your happiest moment, like, since the time you've joined? I think since it's been 1 month or something. What was your happiest moment so far?
Happiest moment. Uh, Recently, like when you put the status and all, like when people wish me or like something like that, that was the happiest moment, if I could say. And because the thing was like I achieved something and I am being pointed in the group, I am like a step ahead of someone in this group. Okay, so that made me like I am happy. Like that made me more happy. And even in the group, if you could see, like I was like very introvert. I won't text or like I won't speak to people or like I won't like chat in the group like this is that, this is that. But what happened? Like even I found figure out that that is one of my negative thing, and I started texting like I said, like I started texting in every group. It might be a small thing, but this is a change which I had to make. So in your ability group as well, if someone is doing some achievement, we should appreciate it because we can see so many people are in this group. Because what I felt is like when I my achievement came there, and so many people were wishing, that is the pushing factor or something, a very happy thing. So what I did is like I did the same, because what I did I got back like karma. So many people were there, used to introduce someone used to come to the group. I never stop, like I won't like just neglect. I used to wish congrats, like I was keeping on doing and I'm still doing that. This is how I think I can overcome that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic point, brother. So, brother, talking about like the monetary results that you have been able to accomplish since joining Uability, if you can just talk about before joining, you were not making any kind of income because you were in Dubai and everything. And now, after joining Uability, like what have you achieved so far, and what's your monthly income with the two clients?
So right now, like 750 AD, that is the monthly income which I am getting. Like it's not like 3 month subscription. He said like monthly I can pay you 750, and second one is like 4,500 dirhams for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And the guarantee or the what which I have given. Sorry, uh, yeah, the client asked me like, will we able to get the result? Will be able to get the leads? She was like, but still confused or something like that. I said like, I am ready. See, I am ready for anything. I'm ready to give you the leads, or I'm ready to give anything because I know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I said like 1 month I can do it, and I give you leads, or we'll get the leads. We'll work as a together as a team, and we'll get the leads. Suppose in a rare case or worst case, if you are not able to get a lead, I will just give back your money. We'll just stop. This is how I give the belief to them. One thing, because I believe that I can do that. Because and basically, if I'm stuck, I have a person to ask, or like this is how long I have stuck, or this is where I'm stuck. This is what I have to do. So I don't have like something is stopping me, because I have a person or some people are there. Ability family is there, and so many people out there are like, if you have some doubt, just go and ask them. This is the situation. Because one point of time, one of my friend, she was like having some issue with the WordPress website, where I am zero in this website, in the designing and all those things. But when I pitched into Ability family, I got so many people, like, they were like really amazing, and they helped me out. So this is how we have a family, we have a people, and why we should worry? We just have to follow and do it. Very simple.
Fantastic. So, Asif, 1,06,000 rupees approximately in sales generated within a period of month. Congratulations, brother, all the way going from zero to that at the age of 24. That's phenomenal. I think the next target that we are aiming for is 5 lakhs per month because that's where I want you to be at. Um, Considering the conversation that we have had, like if we take a look at the true transformations, right? It's not just the monetary part; it's the other part that you were able to quit smoking. You were able to get much more discipline inside of your life, function according to a to-do list. More importantly, I think Asif, I still remember the first time I talked to you. You were a little bit shy and more towards the introvert side, and now that I see you, hanging out with other people, trying to put yourself out there, getting out of your comfort zone, I think these changes that I've seen within this 1 month period of time, I could just like say, I think the person I talked to before was Asif 1.0, and now you are Asif 2.0, like different person that nobody can like even recognize. So I think like do this for like 1 year from now, and like you go back to your hometown back again, and your parents will be like, Asif, what happened to you? So
Yeah,
yeah, so
like
it's
I am like,
amazing, man.
like seeing that all this vision in me, that like even if I'm going to my native, like parents and all those things, like I'm visualizing everything. That is like part of, like, at least we can visualize, right, and work according to that. Is better instead of sitting simply and thinking about which doesn't happen without having any plan.
Hmm, absolutely, man. So that's really amazing to know, brother. So I have a question for you, Asaf. Anybody like, let's say anybody who's 24, 23, around that age, and maybe, let's say in a 9 to 5 job in a IT company, or maybe they are, planning to start a business. Like, what advice would you give to them, if they are watching your video right now? What would you like to share with them? Some knowledge that, you would like to share with old Asif, that you can actually that somebody could benefit from. So what would you like to say?
uh, the main point, if I could say, is like you should have a amazing mentor. Without a mentor, nothing is impossible. Like, you can't do anything. Like, if a mentor is not there, then you are stuck somewhere, and in a certain period of time you'll have to stop and go. So always you should have a pushing factor, or someone who can you where you can open up and speak and ask the doubt and just clear it off. So when there should be a person, that is the biggest thing which I have found and which I have got in this viewability family, and so many people as well. So like-minded people, and I feel like, we our viewability family should be like more and more engaged, like having fun. This is what my vision, like meeting Euro and all those things, like going out. This is all like what is my vision. So obviously, you should have a mentor with a great knowledge and experience where they can guide you when you are stuck somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. That's like really amazing advice. Um, I think, in my opinion, I was also of the same opinion that, you just try to do it by yourself and everything. But then I think having somebody who has done something and could help you do it at a faster rate, it's just like common sense to just go for it, right?
Correct. Correct.
So there's that. And, you know, Asif, like, what's the main reason you would like to recommend viewability to other people? Like, the main reason why you would recommend viewability?
if it could be like in any way, if I can like, if someone is coming asking like, you have any digital marketing course or something like, that is that is not I just say them like, some people used to ask me, like some friends used to ask me like, can I do digital marketing, can I do that, can I do this, so the thing is like, I used to say them, before I used to say them like, you do this course, you get into Udemy, get into this, you get into YouTube and all. Before I was saying that, because I went into that and I experienced that, where like, where you later on I experienced like, you don't have a particular person to guide you. You just listen to the course, and sometimes at a period of time you will pitch into something and you just leave that, and Udemy course is a part, you just left it. So why I can refer, or like a particular person, even my friend or anyone into your abilities, like, you have a great mentor, you have a great learning, you have to start up a business, at this 35,000 or like particular money. It's like, worth in the sense like a double or a triple worth, because you are changing yourself. One thing, that is the biggest thing, which is like, money can't replace with that. And the thing is like, you're learning something like, in a breakdown manner, like you are learning like one by one by one by one. Even a 18-year-old guy can, understand and do that. So obviously, if I have to, anyone, if someone come and ask me like, your ability is the best place, obviously, because the thing is like, I have experience with that, I have learned, and I can show the proof, this is the thing. So obviously, like, I can recommend anyone.
Fantastic, brother. So, we talked a lot about mindset stuff, Asif, but do you think that usability also has technical part as well? Does it teach you how to do digital marketing? Does it teach you how to get results for your clients and yourself? Like, if you can talk about that.
Yeah, of course, like, to be like, my example, I was a 0%. I didn't know what is this, what to say, pixels, or like, what is this Facebook ads, like, how to use that, what is the, how can we use that. We can see some even people without knowledge, they're using this Facebook ad, like where they are losing a lot of money. So that is like, very bad thing, correct? So for me, it was like, I learned a lot of things: Facebook ad, LinkedIn, how to approach a client. That is the biggest thing. Technical part, if I could talk like sales, the sales thing, like, it is kind of an art what you are designed. It's kind of an art, like how to sell. That is amazing thing. Then even this Facebook marketing, how you have explained all those things in a simple way. And I'm in the course, I'm like, going into like ad, how to create an ad. But still I have a confidence like, it will be very simple for me to do that, because I've done so before that, like, running this Google, Facebook ad, or I'm all able to generate client. And if suppose I am able to like, learn these things, and obviously I'm damn sure like, I'll be able to crack 5 lakh very soon.
Amazing, brother. I look forward to you doing that very, very soon. And that's like amazing. So Asif, thank you so much for like taking out the time and actually sharing this valuable advice with everybody else. I'm pretty sure anybody in their 20s or even 30s would be highly motivated with this interview, and I'm pretty sure we will do another one very soon where you are at 5 lakhs, right?
Yes, obviously we will do that, Ronan. And
100%.
this kind of videos and all, it's like amazing. Like, I've never experienced with that. Like, I've worked with IBM, all those things, where they are not given an appreciation, where they try to get like, reduce the salary, or like they used to like TVC, they will criticize. But this is something, it was something new to me, and I'm experiencing it. Like, I achieve something and you are appreciating, and this is a learning for someone. That is like, I don't have words. That's it. Thank you so much for that. For
Okay,
this.
man. So people like yourself make me want to grow this company even more, bro. So amazing. So thank you so much, everyone who took out the time and watched this video. Asif, if anybody is in the real estate niche and maybe they are in Dubai, how can they get in touch with you? And like, if you could just tell me your website or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Like, You can just mail me like ashif at ashiashif.com, and or you can just ping me in Instagram or Facebook, Ashif, ASHEEASHIF. And if you want to like ping me in LinkedIn, you can also connect in LinkedIn. It's like AASHIF.me. Yeah.
Fantastic. So I'll put Ashif's email below this video. So in case anybody is into real estate, they can actually connect with Ashif. So thank you so much, everyone, and take care.